you're really in the game, exploring the creepy mansion and fighting for survival. And the enemies, oh man, the enemies are some of the most terrifying creatures I've ever seen in a game. The game's atmosphere is also worth mentioning. The creepy setting, the abandoned mansion, and the eerie sound design all come together to create a truly terrifying experience. You'll be on the edge of your seat, wondering what's around every corner, and what's lurking in the shadows. The final boss fight is also one of the most intense experiences I've ever had in a game. I won't give it away, but let's just say that it's a fight you'll never forget. In conclusion, these games are sure to keep you awake at night, wondering what's lurking in the shadows. From Amnesia to Resident Evil 7, these games are the real deal, delivering on the horror experience and then some. So, what are your favorite horror games? Let me know in the comments below. If you're looking for more gaming content, be sure to check out my other videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming goodness. Join me as I dive into the scariest horror games out there and see if I can survive the night without losing my mind. If you're a gamer who's looking for a good scare, you're probably no stranger to the world of horror games. These games are designed to keep you on the edge of your seat, making it impossible to sleep at night. In this video, we'll be exploring some of the scariest horror games that will keep you awake, wondering what's lurking in the shadows. The challenge is, with so many horror games out there, it can be tough to find ones that truly deliver on the horror experience. Some games promise to be scary but end up being more cheesy than chilling. Others might have a great atmosphere but a weak storyline. As a gamer, you're looking for a game that will genuinely keep you up at night, questioning every creak of the floor and every groan of the wind. When searching for a good horror game, you want something that will really get under your skin. A game that's not just about jump scares, but about building tension and creating an atmosphere of dread. You want to feel like you're really in the game, like you're fighting for survival. And let's be real, there's nothing worse than playing a game that's trying to be scary but just ends up being silly. The search for the perfect horror game can be a long and winding road, but don't worry, I've got you covered. I've spent countless hours playing some of the scariest games out there, and I'm here to share my findings with you. From classic survival horror games to the latest indie releases, I'll be counting down some of the scariest horror games that will keep you awake at night. One of the most terrifying games out there is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This game is a masterclass in building tension and creating a sense of dread. You'll play as Daniel, a protagonist who's trying to uncover his past in a creepy, abandoned castle. But be warned, you're not alone, and the monsters that lurk in the shadows will stop at nothing to claim you. Another game that'll keep you up at night is Outlast. This game takes place in an abandoned asylum, where you'll play as an investigative journalist trying to uncover the truth behind the hospital's dark past. But as you dig deeper, you'll realize that you're not alone, and the inmates are a lot more sinister than you thought. The Last of Us is another game that'll leave you sleeping with the lights on. This game takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where a deadly virus has turned most of humanity into zombie-like creatures. You'll play as Joel, a rugged survivor trying to escort a young girl across the United States. But the real horror is not just the zombies, but the human enemies you'll encounter along the way. Five Nights at Freddy's is another game that'll have you screaming in terror. You'll play as a security guard at a children's restaurant, where you'll have to survive 5 nights while avoiding the restaurant's haunted animatronic mascots. The game might seem simple, but trust me, it's anything but. So, what makes these games so scary? For me, it's the combination of atmosphere, storyline, and gameplay that really makes them stand out. Amnesia's creepy setting and sanity system make it a truly terrifying experience. Outlast's found footage style and stealth gameplay make it a hard